क्लास में वाला है ना उसको शायद एक है ना एक ही पीस है।
Welcome, Suryansh. Good to see you. Please type it in the chat box from which school and city you're joining us. So I want all of you to open your chat box. First link is of syllabus link. So as you all are joining from between grade 7 to 10, so I want you to check your syllabus link accordingly. Yes, in case you have not enrolled yet, no need to worry. You can click on payment process and you can join for this batch. We are always welcome to take up the feedback. You just need to fill up this feedback form and we'll get it. Yes, you have complete right to know in detail about batch. So you can click on this all batch detail link and you'll get to know. In case you have any further queries, you can email us at support@olympiadsuccess.com. You can drop us a WhatsApp message on these two particular numbers. Yes, due to bad weather, you can face an internet glitch. No need to worry. This demo will be going to go live on the Facebook. So in case you find an internet glitch at your area, you can watch this demo, which will be live on the Facebook. Okay, but before that, whosoever are having a camera problem, I'm okay with that. Anna, that's fine. But rest of the students, I request you to just turn on your camera. We do respect your privacy, but we want to see you. It will be good. We are meeting virtually and we should interact face to face. So Rishabh, Pragya, Suryansh, Utkarsh, please turn on your cameras. So with this, now I would like to invite your mentor at the platform. His name is Mr. Vikram. He's a wonderful mentor. His classes, how should I explain? His classes are very calm, composed, and are full of productive knowledge. So with this, over to you, Vikram, sir. And yes, he's into teaching profession since so long with us. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, good evening, everyone. Let me start with my introduction. My name is Vikram Rawat, and by education, I'm a mechanical engineer, but I've been in the field of education for the past 7 to 8 years now. And I train people for Vedic mathematics. I help students prepare for various competitive exams. I'm also a tutor for maths and science. So that's my introduction. I'll get to know more about you in the classes, right? Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. So now we will be going to have a presentation on the screen. Okay, so Pragya is from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, and she studies in Sunbeam School, and the child is in grade 7. Okay, good to know, Pragya. Please turn on your camera. All right, so let's have a presentation on the screen, Meghama.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right, kids. So I welcome you all on the platform of Olympiad Success. Olympiad Success is the India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad examination. We are the India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad preparation, one of its kind yearly program that includes courses that matter. We are having 8 courses, School Plus program, mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, Vedic maths, and coding. What else we provide? We provide one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes from grade 2 to grade 12, and one-on-one preparation classes for various Olympiads. You can meet our rank holders. These are kids like you only. No need to worry. You just need to spare extra 2 hours from regular curriculum because Olympiad examination is quite little tougher than the regular studies. So we are having a live Olympiad sessions, group sessions with around 20 students delivered through Zoom, tutors with significant teaching experience. We are having 3 sessions per week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. IST with 5 minutes of break. This session includes mix of theory, practice question, doubt session, and discussion on previous year papers. Student will get the reading material and practice question available on the platform of Olympiad Success, and student will also get a free access to Olympiad Success platform to practice the topic-wide mock test. So syllabus is available on this particular link for grade 7, 8, 9, and 10. The fee of this course is rupees 10,038. It is a 45 session course and payment can be made by using this link. And this fees include online class, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year paper, and access to Olympiad Success platform. What else you require? A laptop or desktop with good internet speed, laptop or desktop with camera, and headphones for the better audio clarity. So live classes will be starting from 5th of June 2025. In 2024, Olympiad Success has students from more than 5,000 schools across India and abroad. So this is all about PPT. I hope I'm clear to everyone. Show me thumbs up if I'm clear. All right, over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So my screen is shared with you all, wherein I'll be going to show you that how you can have access of your material. So you have to just enter this URL, olympiadsuccess.com. Over here, you'll be going to enter your email ID with which you will register with us. As of now, I'm entering with one of our demo account. sign in. After logging in, you'll get your profile details. Check it. In case you find any error, you can update it over here. Okay. For material, where you have to click, you need to click on live classes. Over here, you need to select your subject, of course, and topic you can select, right? So you can see there are so many topics. The entire material is customized and designed for you, which is easily accessible on the dashboard once you register with us. So you can see the schedule, holiday calendar, question papers, answer keys, reading material, everything is available over there. So in schedule, you will get the clarity in which session you're going to cover which particular topic. So you can see after completion of every chapter, there's a test day. Okay, so that in case you have any doubt in any particular chapter, you can ask from your mentor. Okay, you're going to get your mock test paper, solve it at home, and coming back in that session on the test day, you can discuss it with your mentor with your doubts. Super classes are meant for previous papers because Olympiads are meant for more and more practice because you should become pro in taking care of the doubts and tricky questions. That's what Olympiads are meant for. It's not very difficult, but yet it's tricky. So for that, our mentors are here to make you practice. So here is a holiday calendar for your reference, because obviously we are living in North and we do have festival holidays. So I don't want you to miss any of the session unnecessarily. So here is a reading to do. You can see there are two sets. I'll be going to show you just one as of now for your reference. So you can prepare it from theory to get an in-depth knowledge of each and every particular topic, okay? With this theory, you'll be having question papers and answer keys to just check whether you have understood that particular topic or not. So I recommend you just print out this paper, solve it, and then check your answer keys that whether you have done correct or not. So you can see the type of the questions, the quality of the questions. So such sort of questions you're going to get in the examination. So here come with the answer keys. Okay. So yes, that's pretty much about it. So this is where you can access your material on the dashboard and you need to log out. Let me stop sharing my screen. Now we are open for the QA round. If anybody is having any doubt, needed clarity, feel free to ask your questions. We'll be happy to answer your each and every query. If not, then show me thumbs up on the screen. We'll be happy to begin with your demo. Welcome, Kurade. Welcome. So Suryansh has joined, I guess, earlier also. Guys, please turn on your cameras. Okay, so I can see the thumbs up on the Rishabh screen. Rishabh, please turn on your camera. Don't push me to repeat this sentence again and again. You all are grown-up kids now. Yes, good to see Anshit. Good to see Soham. Kride, please turn on your camera. Pragya, Rishabh. Good to see you, Rishabh. Kride, Pragya, turn on your cameras. Okay, so class days and timings are mentioned. Good to see you, Kride. Pragya, you are the only one who is left with camera off. Please turn on your camera. So you all can see. Okay, so you are having a technical issue. Okay, we can understand then. Okay, so I've pasted links once again in the chat box, and I think we can begin with the demo in case nobody is having any doubt. Shall we begin with the demo? Show me thumbs up on the screen. Okay. With this, over to you, Vikram, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, good evening, everyone. Before we start with today's session, do you people know what reasoning is? Just give me a thumbs up if you know what reasoning is. No idea? Okay. Anshit, Kriday. Okay. What about the rest of you? Okay, there's another word related to reasoning. Have you ever heard of the word aptitude? The word aptitude. Okay, Suryansh. Okay, Anshit. Okay. Okay, Manit. Got it. Now, can any of you tell me what is aptitude? What's aptitude? Okay, while you're all typing the answers, good evening, Samreen. Samreen, if I'm audible to you, please turn on the camera. We have just started with the demo session for today. Samreen, am I audible? Pragya, if you have a question or a doubt, please write it in the chat. Okay, no answers till now. Okay, so let me tell you a kind of question in which we need to think about it and apply our logical skills and solve it. Okay, great, Anshat. So generally there is a word associated with aptitude, and it's called aptitude building. We never talk about aptitude learning. We talk about building our aptitude. So it's a part of our personality, the way we think, which requires time. So if you want to work on that, reasoning is a very good way of doing it, right? And the best part about reasoning is there are no specific formulas like mathematics. There are different logics to different questions. And if you can understand these logics, you can solve these questions easily. The questions are very simple. It's just that there are variety of questions, and we need to practice a lot of questions to understand every different kind of variety of these questions, right? Occurring a specific skill or ability is aptitude. Okay, so basically aptitude constitutes of 3 to 4 different parts. One of them is reasoning, the other one is quantitative aptitude. Then we have English communication, English language and communication, and fourth, sometimes is a part of aptitude, that is general awareness. This is all part of all the competitive exams. It's also a part of many Olympiad tests, right? So we'll start with a simple presentation about reasoning. I'll ask simple questions to you first. Okay, before I start with the PPT, let me start with a very simple question, and I want you to quickly send me the answers in chat. Everybody be ready. The answer has to be given really quick. Hi Samreen, am I audible to you now? Okay, great. So the question is, let's say, I'm 24 and Anshit here is half my age. I'm 24 and Anshit is half my age. When I'll be of the age 48, what will be the age of Anshit? Let me repeat myself. I'm 24 and Anshit is half my age. He's just half my age. When I'll be 48, what will be Anshit's age? Okay. Okay. Okay, I see a lot of correct answers, but sometimes we think that Anshit's correct age might be 24 because when I'm 24, he's half my age. So when I become 48, he'll still be half my age. But that's not how time works. So, Anshit, especially for you, if I'm 24 and you're half my age, that means you're how much younger than me? 12 years? So even when I turn 48, you'll still be only 12 years younger than me. You won't be half my age, right? So it will be 48 minus 12. That is 36, which is correct for most of you. Okay, let's start with the PPT now. I hope the presentation is visible to all of you. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Got it. So starting from the very first question, have you ever heard of IB? IB. I for ice cream, B for boy. Suryansh, what is IB? Okay, I think it's taking some time. So let me tell you, IB is Intelligence Bureau. It is the intelligence of India, which works on threats, immediate threats to Indian security, right? So these kind of questions are a very important part of these exams. You might have watched a lot of movies or a lot of web series in which you find that there are some people working for Indian intelligence who try to figure out what are the coded messages sent by somebody, which can be a threat to Indian security, right? So how do they decode these codes? So there are certain formats to these codes which we learn in coding and decoding, right? So the first question is related to that coding and decoding. If you can decode, how do we get Palam? How do we get the code for Palam to be 43? And what will be the code for Santa Cruz? Can anybody make a guess? Okay, just a minute. Okay, very good, Manit. Pragya is raising hand. Pragya, if you want to say something, please write it in the chat. I've only got one answer. Manit, while everybody is answering this, can you also give me the logic behind this answer? Quickly in the chat. Okay. Kriday, Rishabh, good. Kriday, I think you'll have to check your answer though. Very good. Very good, Rishabh. Okay. So without wasting time, let me try to explain how do you code and decode these kind of codes. We add the numerical values of letters. Okay, great. So you've got the logic behind it, some of you. So if you look at the word Palam, looking at individual alphabets of Palam, you'll find that all of them have a particular code assigned to it. That is the simple sequence of these numbers. For example, A is 1 because it is the first alphabet. B will be 2. C will be 3. Therefore, P is 16th alphabet in the alphabetical series. A is 1. L is 12. A is again 1 and M is 13. If you add all of these, 16 plus 1 plus 12 plus 1 plus 13, you get 43. Similarly, if you add all the codes for Santa Cruz, for S it would be 19, A is 1, N will be 14, T would be 20, A is 1, C is 3, R is 18, U is 21, Z is 26. Now, all you have to do is simply add all of these digits. Once you add them all, you get the final answer, which is 123. Of course, a lot of you have got it right. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Can somebody please try the next question? Okay. Okay, great. For the second one, let me try to explain the question first. If room is called bed. Okay, Suryansh. Okay, so whenever you have to point out to a room, you will call it bed. If you have to point out to a bed, you call it a window. If you have to point out to a window, you'll call it flower. If you have to point out to a flower, you will call it a cooler, right? So the question is, on what would a man sleep? So man sleeps on a bed. And what do you call a bed? A bed is called a window. Now, sometimes what we tend to do is, yeah, so window is the correct answer. That is option A. But sometimes what we tend to do is, because bed should be called window, but window is called flower and flower is called cooler. So we might take cooler as the correct answer. But that's not what it means. What we are saying here is the actual bed is called cooler. And actual bed is called a window. And the actual window is called a flower. Not the word window is called flower. Right? So the correct answer will be window. Suryansh, no, flower won't be the correct answer. Okay, let's try the next one then. Now the next one is very interesting. Okay, Arna has got it right. Okay. Okay. Different answers from different people. I think I've got all the options as the answer. Brother, uncle, cousin, father, everything. But only one of the answers is correct. Okay, so let me try to explain this. So pointing to a photograph, a boy Ankit said, now this is Ankit speaking, and Ankit says, yeah, he's the son of the only son of my mother. So Ankit is talking about his mother. If this is the mother, the only son of my mother will be Ankit himself. So this is Ankit. And the person he's talking about, he is the son of Ankit. So Ankit is definitely the father of the person he's talking about. Rishabh? Any doubts, Rishabh? So I can't see Rishabh here. Okay, Rishabh, just give me a thumbs up if this is clear to you. Okay, great. Moving on. Skip fourth one, skip fifth one. Let's talk about sixth first. Let's see how many of you understand what the question is, first of all. Suryansh, do you want me to explain the previous one? Looking at the photograph one. No? Okay. So the fourth one says there are some benches and students. In a particular classroom, there are some benches and there are some students. We don't know how many. We don't know either about the benches or about the students. So if three students are sitting in one bench, if in one bench there are three students, then four students do not find any place to sit. That means four students don't have a seat. If four students are sitting in a bench, then one bench is empty. So you have to find out the number of what? Students and benches. Very good, Rishabh. Very good. Great. Okay, everybody, one more thing before we move ahead with the class. See, it's a very humble request to everybody to please turn on their cameras while we are attending a class, because it does not look good. If I start teaching you looking here and there, you won't feel that engagement. You won't find that I'm actually talking to you. So even I should feel that I'm actually talking to you and you're actually listening to me. For that, it's important that you turn on the camera. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Okay, I've got answer from Rishabh. Samreen, very good. Okay, Risha. Good. Utkarsh. Okay, Utkarsh, first of all, this is the answer for what? Number of students or number of benches? Students. Not correct. Come on, come on. No other answers. Okay, if there are no other answers, let me explain this to you. So, uh, okay, first of all, before I start explaining, can you people tell me how many of you know what algebra is? Okay. Either raise your hand, give me a thumbs up. Okay, Manit. Nobody else. Okay, Samreen. Okay, Suryansh. Okay, Rishabh. What about Arna, Soham, Kriday? Okay, it's okay, Rishabh. It's okay. No, Utkarsh. Okay, let me explain it to you. So if, so let's consider some variables. Let's say the number of students is X. Just a minute. And let's say the number of benches are Y. So according to the first statement, if 3 students are sitting in one bench, that means 3 times Y. Then 4 students do not find any place to sit. That means this plus the 4 students which do not have any seat will give you the total number of students, that is X. Am I right? Arna, do you understand this? Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't understand it. Okay, got it. Yeah. So according to the next statement, if 4 students are sitting in one bench, that means the number of people sitting in one bench, if it's multiplied by 4, then one bench remains empty. So that means the total number of students are sitting in Y minus 1 benches. Is this also clear? Because one bench remains empty, so that means the total occupied benches are total benches minus 1. Whatever the total number of benches there are, minus 1 multiplied by 4 will give you the total number of students. Now you can simply equate these two. That will be 3y plus 4 is equals to 4y minus 4. Now all you have to do is swap the places of these terms. 3y goes to the other side, 4 comes this side, so it becomes 4 plus 4 and 4y minus 3y, which will be y is equals to 8. So we know that the total number of benches is equals to 8. Now how many students or how many kids do we have? So that would be simply substitute this value of y either in this equation or in this one. I think 3y seems simpler. So 3 times 8 plus 4 will give you total number of students, which is 8 3s are 24 plus 4 is 28. So we have both total number of students as well as total number of benches here. Is this clear to everybody? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, great. Kritay? Okay. Okay, got it. Thank you. So can I wipe it off? We are done with the PPT, but I have some more interesting things. Let's not end the class right here. When I was a kid, we used to do this small magic mind reading trick. Let me do it with all of you as well. So you'll have to write the answers in the chat, huh? Okay. So just think about any number. Think about a number. Okay. Now double that number. I would suggest think of a small number. Double that number. Add 8 to it. Add 8 to this double of this number. Now do its half. Done? Okay. Now subtract the original number from it, the number that you thought of. So let me tell you what your answer is now? Just look at the chat, everybody. You don't have to tell me. Okay. I'm sending answers to all of you. Just a minute, Anshit. I hope all of you have got the answers. There's one more, achha, two more people left. Just 1 minute. Okay, so I think I've sent the answer to everybody. Now it's not some mind reading trick. I'm not a magician. This is a simple rule of mathematics. We have used a little algebra here. Every time you think of any number, you get the same answer for all the numbers. The answer is 4, right? So everybody has got 4 as the answer. So if you want, we can talk about it in the classes. Suryan says he did not get 4. Suryansh, if you've not got 4 as the answer, that means your calculation was wrong. Let me tell you again, think of a number, double it, add 8 to it, do its half, subtract the original number from it. That's it. You'll get 4 as the answer every time. No exceptions here. Okay. Just one last question before we end the class. I find it very interesting. And I usually find that people make a lot of mistakes while doing these kind of questions. I'll give you an example. Let's say in a class of, in my class, if my rank was 15 from the top and 16th from the bottom. So can you guess how many total number of students were there in the class? Okay. I'll repeat myself, Utkarsh. In a class, if my rank was 15th from the top and my rank was 16th from the bottom, how many total number of students were there in the class? Okay. Mostly I see the most of the answers I see are correct. If my rank is 4th from top and there are total number of 30 students, what will be my rank from bottom? My rank is 4th from top, total number of 30 people. What will be my rank from bottom? Okay, let's start with the first question. For the first one, most of you have got it right. If my rank is 15th from top and 16th from bottom, then the total number of students is neither 31 nor 32, it's 30. Because when you add 15 and 16, you add me or you count me twice. Once in rank 15, then the other time in rank 16 from bottom. So you need to subtract 1 from it. That means 15 plus 16 minus 1 will give you the total number of people in the class. Then for the second question, if my rank is 4th from top, there are total 30 students, then my rank from bottom won't be 26th. Because out in a class of 30 students, you subtract 4 people, there are 26 people below me. So I am the 27th one. So 27 is the correct answer. 25, 26, all the answers are wrong. Only 27 is the correct one for the second question. Okay. So I guess that is it. I hope you understand what logical reasoning is, why it is important. Everybody must develop this habit of practicing questions of logical reasoning, not just to appear for a competitive exam, but it is also important for overall development of our brain. See, people go to gym to build their physique, but there is also a gym for our brain, and that gym is activities like these. So the gym for brain will have activities like logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, and a lot of different new things that we can learn. So if you have any doubts, any questions in your mind, please feel free to ask before we end our demo. Anything? Okay. You're welcome, Rishabh. So we'll just wait for Megha ma'am to conclude the session. If by the time if anybody has any kind of doubts, please let me know in the chat. Anything that you want to ask about the course, about reasoning, why it is important, anything. Hi, ma'am.
So how was the demo? Quickly type it in the chat box in one adjective. So I can see that all you are engaged for it. So just wanted to know. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Great. Exciting. Good job, Vikram sir. Very nice feedback. Okay, so I think with this, we will be going to take an exit from the demo. So if you have not enrolled yet, quickly enroll for the batch and we'll see you in the classes. So I hope you remember the class days and the timings, right?
Ma'am, I think Utkarsh has a question. He's
Yes,
asking
Utkarsh,
when will
tell
it
please.
start?
Yes, type it in the chat box, Utkarsh.
He's asking when will it start? When will the course start? So I think it's 5th of
Coming week. Yes, coming week. On the same day, coming week. All right. Any other doubt, Utkarsh? So I've pasted links once again in the chat box. So I want all of you to copy paste these links. And coming week, I think sir is correct. Date is 5th of June, right? So your sessions will be going to continue from 5th of June. So you all have enrolled? Show me a thumbs up. Okay, Utkarsh has enrolled. Yes, Suryansh has enrolled. So just quickly enroll and we'll see you in the classes, okay? So I hope you understood the meaning of reasoning. With this, you'll be going to have more fun-filled sessions. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.